Welcome to Bishop Legal News, where we review appellate and Supreme Court decisions that may affect the outcome of your own case. In the September 2008 case of Adams v. King County, the Washington Supreme Court considered the limits on anatomical donation authority and potential liability for unauthorized use of a deceased person's organs. In this case, 21-year-old Jesse Smith unexpectedly died of heart problems. Shortly before he died, Jesse had renewed his driver's license and signed an attached card indicating his intent to make an anatomical gift of his organs. The card did not ask him to specify who should receive this gift. The King County Medical Examiner had an agreement in place with Stanley Medical Research Institute, a Maryland nonprofit dedicated to brain disorder research, to provide brain tissue in exchange for funding a pathologist. This pathologist contacted Jesse's parents and obtained verbal consent to remove a small sample of brain tissue, but not the entire brain. However, the next day, when the medical examiner performed an autopsy, the entire brain was removed and sent to Stanley Medical Research, along with tissue from Jesse's spleen and liver. Over a year later, Jesse's mother learned about Stanley Medical's relationship with the medical examiner's office, and that Stanley had taken Jesse's entire brain and other body samples. This caused her to suffer from grief and depression, requiring psychological treatment. She brought suit against King County and Stanley Medical Research for violation of the Washington Uniform Anatomical Gift Act, as well as for the tort of interference with a dead body. The trial court dismissed all claims. On review, the Washington Supreme Court first held that under the Anatomical Gift Act, only a hospital could receive a gift when there is no recipient specified. Because Stanley Medical is not a hospital, this meant that it was not authorized to receive this gift. However, the court also held that the Anatomical Gift Act does not create a private right to sue, so it upheld part of the trial court's ruling. But on the key final holding, the court found that mental suffering caused to family members by willful misuse of a dead body authorizes recovery under Washington common law, and therefore it sent the case back to trial on that claim. This case is important because the Washington Supreme Court interpreted the Anatomical Gift Act for the first time, and because it reaffirmed common law protection and respect for handling of deceased family members. Legal news happens fast and can quickly affect the outcome of pending cases. Each case is unique, so this case does not necessarily indicate the outcome of your case. Feel free to check back here for future editions of Legal News. I am Raymond Bishop for Bishop Legal.